Hey guys, Ryan here. So today I just want to discuss what I want to happen in the rest of the season for episodes 14, 15, 16. Now, I believe that we have like sort of a general idea of what could happen. We either will see, I don't know. Like there's a lot that's going to happen for sure. We know that Maggie's returning in at some point in the end of the season. I don't think they've confirmed what episode it's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be either at the end of 15 or some part in the finale. Beta better unleash the Horde. Can you imagine if they don't even use the Horde in the end of the season? Like, they just let it sit and Beta dies or something stupid like that. I'd be so mad. But hopefully they'll unleash the Horde. I think Lydia will come back, because I don't know what they're doing with her character. She's like I don't know what Negan was planning on doing, because he locked her up, but she kind of escaped, so she's just wandering by herself. I'm assuming she'll reunite. I'm assuming she'll come back, and then she'll be there again. But anyways, I don't know, because I feel like there's a lot that's going to happen because I read the comics, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. So, the Horde, Maggie's returning. They're going to the Commonwealth, it appears. Eugene and Yumiko and Ezekiel are going. I'm assuming they run into the princess, because I believe they've already cast her, and they announced that, like, in October at New York Comic Con, I believe. So, I think she's for sure coming. Eventually, maybe, probably, I'm assuming episode 14, because if they cast her as long as episode 1, or before the episode 1 even aired, I'm assuming she's going to be earlier at the end of the season. I can't decide yet. I'm still, I'm trying to make this video on the spot, because I don't know. What else is there? There's other stuff. Oh, sorry, I got a new spotlight, if you couldn't tell, and it's bright. But someone else has got to die. I want to see Gabriel's iconic death from the comics. So brutal, but sort of like, I need to see it. Like, not like that, but I really want to see them actually do it, and I want to see the way that, I don't know if they'll do it to Gabriel. Maybe they'll pick a different character like Alden or something, but he's got to be there to take care of the baby. So, I don't know. Maybe they will do Gabriel. I don't really want him to die, though, because he's sort of like, he's like a major character right now. So, I don't want him to die, but at the same time, I'd rather have it be him than Rosita, because I don't want Rosita to die while Eugene's doing something else at the Commonwealth or whatever. So, I definitely think we'll get a few more deaths, maybe 2. I'd say at least we'll get 1 more, maybe 1 in 15 and 1 in 16. Obviously, I can't really predict the future or anything, but the way I just want to discuss how I think Maggie will return. I think that maybe she is part of the Commonwealth now. That's sort of a big theory as well. I think that'd be cool to see. She turns up with all the soldiers, saves the day from the Horde, but I want to get at least like a good 20 minutes with the Horde in Alexandria. It took up a good 3 to 5 issues or so in the comics, maybe 4, I don't know. But it was sort of took up a little bit of the comics. It like arrived in 163, and they were dealing with it through 164, 5, and 6. So about 4 issues, I think. But also a big character dies because of the Horde. So I don't know if we'll see anybody. I don't know if they'll bring that to the show. Like, I don't know who they would pick either. Maybe Rosita, that's who I've been leaning towards, but at the same time, I really don't want to see that, because I don't want to see Coco without an actual, like, parent at all. I don't want to see that, and then I don't want to see her die without Eugene there. So, obviously, if it happened in the finale, and he went to go meet the Commonwealth, and then Maggie was with them, and they all came back together, and he was there for her final moments, I would be okay with that, but at the same time, I really like Rosita's character. I think she's awesome. She's beautiful, and she's a bad A. I really don't want to see her go, so. And yeah, I can't imagine if they killed Rosita's character off, because honestly, if you think about it, she's like one of the top 5 biggest characters in the show right now. I'd say it goes Daryl, Carol, and once Michonne leaves, Maggie comes back, Maggie will take her spot, and then it'll be like Rosita, Eugene, Gabriel. So those are like the biggest characters, I think, in the show right now. And Negan, of course. But I don't know, maybe we'll see a little bit of tension between Maggie and everybody else because of Negan being out, but maybe we won't get that till season 11, I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to go, because I don't know if they're going to leave with Maggie in season 11 to go to the Commonwealth, or if this is just going to be like, I don't know, I really cannot predict. I really hope that we do see Connie again this season, and we sort of see, like, what happened with her. Because right now, people are thinking, or people are speculating that Magna left her to die or something crazy like that. I can't imagine that. Like, honestly, I cannot imagine them, like, just pushing Connie out and us not actually seeing her die. That'd be really bad. But I feel like the reason that they did that to Connie is because Daryl will now realize, hey, I want to be with her. Now, I waited too long, now she's gone. And when she comes back, he realizes that he wants to be with her. So I think that'll happen, honestly, I really, really do. I think that they might be together by the end of the season if she returns. If she doesn't return until season 11, I think it'll happen then. Eventually, I think it will happen. I feel like the cave thing had to happen for a reason. There had to be a point for it to happen. And I don't know if the point of it was so Lauren Ridloff could go film the Eternals. But it's gotta be. She's gotta return. But yeah, so I can't think of what else is gonna happen. I definitely think there will be a thing with Beta where he will bring the Horde and he'll find Alpha's body, but there's a Whisperers left. Like there's quite a few Whisperers left, so they've got to be eliminated at least. Because in the comics there was only like 3 or 4 left at this point after the Battle of Hilltop, and so I don't know, because I know there's a few left. Like obviously there was a lot left at Hilltop, so there's got to be some sort of battle, I guess, like another battle, I'm assuming. But at the same time, there wasn't another battle in the comics, so I really don't know. I couldn't predict what's going to happen. I think another thing might happen with Beta, with his sort of identity thing that's going on. Also, I think Aaron might have a battle with him. And we got to see Negan versus Beta. Imagine if they don't do that. If they don't freaking do that. That's got to be in episode 15 or something. Maybe into 14, I don't know. Got to be in it. There's no way that they can't do that, because that's literally probably the most iconic part of the Whisper War. I would be furious if they didn't do that, because that'd be like a trade out for Daryl and Beta. No, we want Negan and Beta. We want Negan with his new fake Lucille. We want him to break it over his back like he did in the comics. Such an intense scene, such a good scene, and an awesome battle. I cannot imagine if we don't see that in the show. I don't know what else to really predict, because I know that there's a lot that's going to happen, but I don't know what else will. So I thought that Lydia would die, but I don't think she's gonna die anymore, because they have to have a character left over from the Whisperers, and Lydia's got to be that sort of character that's left over, because it's sort of like with the Negan arc, they had to have somebody left over from that. Obviously Negan is, but when you have like these big villains, you can't just like completely just wipe everything out. You have to have somebody come over from that part, like Maggie with the farm. She's still on the show, so that way they can keep the green name alive and everything. Well, now she's a Ree anyways, but you know what I mean. So anyways, I don't know what else to expect. Like, I know that there's going to be a lot that I don't know, because this show is so into original material right now. And I think that's what makes it so good, because you have literally no idea. But if they don't do Negan, this is like something I like doing, because I did that in my Michonne video, but some requirements that I need for the rest of the season. Negan versus Beta, the Horde is unleashed. One more death. I don't need another death. Like, we've had quite a few this season, but like preferably so that way we can get, I don't know. That sounds weird, like, oh, there has to be another death. But I feel like there's going to be. Like, there just has to be. But yeah, so Negan versus Beta, the Horde is unleashed. Maggie's entrance, which we know is happening. I want that to be awesome. And I want to get some more Commonwealth stuff, because we haven't even heard the Commonwealth in the show yet. Like, we haven't even heard that name yet. So, and also, I want the princess to be actually likable, because in the comics she was kind of annoying and she talked way too much, and I hated reading all her dialogue. It took so long. But anyways, so yeah, I can't really think of anything else that I want to happen. I'm gonna look at the comics. So right now, I'd say we're at the Whisper War arc. We're at this part. So I want something that I kind of wish that we got was where they were in that field, and there were just hordes of walkers coming at them from every direction. Sorry, that light was bad. And they're, like, shooting all of them down. That's how most of the Whisperers get defeated. And we didn't get that on the show, and I don't think we will, which I kind of hate. And I want to see them, maybe this will happen. I really want this to happen, though, where they wear the dead skin like they did in the comics, like Dwight did and Michonne and all them, and they attack from the inside. I really, really want them to dress up as the dead. Oops. Or not dress, like, wear the Whisperer masks and hide among them. I really want that to happen. But I don't know, there's only 3 episodes left after Michonne's episode, and I don't think we'll get too much Whisperer War stuff in Michonne's episode, if any. I doubt we will. But I don't know, obviously I don't know what's going to happen. There's 3 episodes left, a lot can happen, but at the same time, I feel like it's, like, we know what's going to mainly happen, so I don't know what else they really can do. But yeah, so leave down below, what do you want to see for the rest of the season? Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.